PTE essay writing with the new changes. Can I use the same template? How to generate the ideas? How to formulate the entire essay in less than 20 minutes? Well, if you're bombarded with all these questions, then trust me, today's video is the one gives you complete idea on how to write the PTE essay with respect to the new changes in less than 20 minutes from scratch. Want to make most out of this video? Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE ACADEMIC. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome power-packed video on PTE essay writing, the masterclass. Well, before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. You can check the information in the description of this video. We left a WhatsApp link. You can click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful. Also, to tell you, recently we released our 3 official ebooks. The 4th one, which is on the art of essay writing, will be released probably in a week's time. The link for all the ebooks are in the description of this video. You can click on any of the links, buy it as a combo and avail some discount. And remember, all the ebooks have been completely updated with the new changes for the PTE Academic. Alright, without any further delay, let's straight away get right into the PTE essay writing, the masterclass. When we talk about PTE essay writing, well, it contributes approximately 26 to 30 marks and one of the most important sections for your PTE writing. This was not the case earlier, but recently after the new changes in place from August 7, 2025, PTE essay writing has become a priority. We cannot just ignore it and use some generic templates and wind up. You have to understand how to write. You have to use a structure. You should write something on your own. How you will be evaluated? You will be evaluated with multiple components. The first thing is content, going to be 6 marks, the top priority. Second is core and structure and development, 6 marks. Then the third one is general linguistic range, also contributes 6 marks. Then comes grammar, spelling, vocabulary, and form, gonna be 2 marks. Here form means you're gonna write between 200 to 300 words. Free 2 marks you're gonna get from this. Remember this. Now let's understand more about the content, how to get full marks for the content. There is no some rule beyond our understanding. It's a very simple rule. Read the question. Whatever the question demands, answer it. It may not be a greatest idea that you have written. It could be an average idea. It could be a poor idea. It's totally fine. As long as your response addresses the prompt completely, you're gonna get that. 6 out of 6, it's not a very difficult task. Make sure you write the ideas in body paragraph 2 and body paragraph 3. What is the body paragraph? Soon I'll tell you. In a 4-para structure, first one gonna be introduction, second para gonna be body paragraph 1. Here you need to add one idea. For that idea, supporting idea example. Then body paragraph 2, meaning one more idea, supporting idea example. The 4th para gonna be conclusion. So it's basically 2 ideas should be enough, but if you really have a lot of ideas in your mind and if you're someone who can write very quickly, then probably you can add 2 more ideas, 2 ideas in each paragraph, or 2 ideas in second paragraph, 1 idea in third paragraph. But remember, simply writing ideas will not get you scores. Whatever the ideas that you write, it has to match to the question. It should basically address the question asked. Next is, let's understand the structure. Remember, there are 2 structures. One is external structure. If you look at an essay from outside, it should look like it has 4 paragraphs. Introduction, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and conclusion. But inside body paragraph 1, that would be internal structure. This internal structure contributes to your coherence, cohesion. We call this in IELTS as the heart of the essay writing, wherein you should represent the flow, like how the water that flows in the river. So now, inside a body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2, you should have a logical flow with respect to the ideas, meaning you write one idea. For that idea, you strengthen it with some supporting details, further strengthening it with some example. So any idea that you write, it should be supported by a supporting idea and example. Idea, supporting idea, example. Idea, supporting idea, example for body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2, which will only guarantee you get full scores from your essay writing towards your PTE writing section. Remember this. Now let's understand how to get 6 out of 6 for your general linguistic range. The word range with respect to the linguistic, with respect to the language, only tells you how much variety you have it within you. One simple thing to know from this is to showcase a variety of structure: simple sentence, compound, complex, interrogative, affirmative sentences, relative clauses. This is one way you can prove that you have a variety, you have a range in your language. Vocabulary, phrases, other things not that important. This, if you're able to give it 20 minutes, then most probably you're gonna get full scores. Let's have a quick demo of what this variety means. Simple sentence: I like coffee. It's a very simple sentence with one noun, verb and object. Compound sentence wherein you have two simple sentences connected with the connector and, fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, et, so. This we use it in summarize written text as well. Then comes complex sentence wherein you have a dependency. If I study well, I can go to Australia tomorrow. If I work properly, I can sleep well. If I do this, since I do this, although I do this, though I wanted to do this, despite I did this, in spite of doing this. So all these create dependency. They're called subordinate conjunctions. Any sentence you have the subordinate conjunctions either at the beginning or in the middle. I failed in the exam because I followed this poor guy's video. Mine, of course, yes. So wherever you put this subordinate conjunctions, it becomes a complex sentence. For instance, I drink coffee because it keeps me awake during long study sessions. Relative clauses where you use which, where, that. Coffee, which many students rely on, can be addictive. Coffee can be addictive. Coffee, which students always drink, can be addictive. Getting is to try to showcase different varieties in your sentences. Getting 6 out of 6 in general linguistic range is very easy. Next comes grammar, spelling and form. Grammar, basic grammar should be correct. We're not expecting you to write like how a Shakespeare would do. But whatever you write, make it conveyable. It should be easily understandable by anybody who just reads it. Make it simple so that your mistakes would come down. Basic grammar errors, try to avoid. If you avoid, you get 2 marks. If you make mistakes, it's okay even if you don't get 2. Most probably this will not be affected for your essay content, structure and general linguistic range. Grammar can be 2 marks or grammar can be 0 marks, but other things can be 6, 6, 6. So yes, give your best grammar, definitely yes, but in the worst case, if you make some mistakes, it is still fine. Next comes spelling. Spelling rule is very strict. You make 1 mistake, you lose 1 mark. Hardly there are 2 marks for spelling. You make more than 1 mistake, 0. So be very, very careful about the spellings if you really need that 2 out of 2. Form is 2 marks, write between 200 to 300, you get 2 out of 2. There is no question of writing less than that. Remember it. Now we'll quickly move on to understanding the steps to write an essay writing. 3 steps. First, read the question and decide, oh, this is what the structure I'm going to write. This is what I will be writing in the introduction. This is what I'll be writing in body paragraph 1. I think this will go in paragraph 3, that is body paragraph 2 and conclusion. After that, brainstorming, because you need the ideas. So where you brainstorm and try to do a lot of steps, I'll explain. That is ideation. The third is implementation. You learned everything, now you will finally start to write the entire essay. Let's quickly understand the first part, structure. Whatever the question that you get, let's say read it. Some people believe automation and AI will replace most human jobs in the future. Others think they'll create new job opportunities. Discuss both the views and give your opinion. What structure? Read the question, understand. AI and automation will replace, will take away the human jobs. Others say they will create the, it's take away, create, take away, create. Paragraph 1, I'll say AI jobs, some believe it takes away, but some believe it creates. This essay will discuss both the views and then talk about my opinion. First para done and dusted. Second para, talk about AI will take away the jobs. Why? Supporting an example. Third para, AI will create jobs. Why? Supporting an example. Fourth para, in conclusion, though AI may create blah blah blah, my opinion is it will 100% take away over the time. Essay is done now. This you have to do it in 10-15 seconds. Just know that second para I will write create or replace jobs. Third paragraph I will write create jobs. This is what my opinion is. Done and dusted, ready with the structure. I'll soon give you a template, meaning a structure as well. Now the second step is ideation. Ideation is list of things. Let's quickly go through them. This is very, very important, and trust me, a lot of students struggle only in this. The first step in ideation is brain dump, meaning throw everything on the paper. Keep it very clean. Read the question, whatever that comes to your mind, put it. Make 2 columns because the question demands 2 different things. First is to replace. AI will replace the job. Second is AI create jobs. How AI will replace job? Whatever that comes to your mind, put it there as quickly as possible. Trust me, this method just works like a magic if you properly follow. Repetitive tasks will just vanish. Data entry, something that is so repetitive every day, same procedure, AI can just do it. Robot can do it. You put up, you ask AI to do it, it will just replace that person's job. Retail self-checkout, AI will assist everything. Transport, self-driving trucks, customer support chatbots. Now a person sitting there, gone case, you will ask him, please go back, we have AI doing it. White collar threat, AI summarize reports, review contracts, cost incentives, companies choose 24/7, no sick leave. AI can do, humans cannot. Older workers plus low skilled, definitely gone case. All these are the things that got in my mind when I talk about how AI can replace the jobs. Next, AI create job. How it can create job, new roles, AI engineers, AI scientists, model auditors, support ecosystem, cyber security is needed, cloud ops, AI ethics and compliance, thereby it creates jobs for people who can work towards it. Human and AI team boosts productivity. So you have doctors plus AI scan tools. So AI is good, it can create jobs. New industries explode like robotics, edtech, telemedicine, green tech. A lot of new things can come. So all these are the brain dump, whatever that comes to your mind, just put it. Whatever it could be. It may not be right, it may not be great, it could be worse, just put it. Then small businesses scale via AI tools, more entrepreneurs, marketers, freelancers, accessibility. AI helps people with disabilities enter the workforce. Like this, lot of things can come. Opinion, jobs will transform but not disappear. Net positive with the training, or short-term pain, job may lose for some time but over the time it can gain traction, or negative without government upskilling. Whatever the opinion that you want to put in the end, you just think, okay, this is what I write. Though AI create job, over the period of time it takes away everything. Whatever that comes to your mind, just brain dump. This is the first step. Then pick the best 2-3 points. You have listed a lot of things. Now pick the best 2-3 points using the PPP filter. Power, proof, personalizable. Power, something that is very strong. 6 ideas that I wrote for replacing, 6 ideas that I wrote for creating jobs. In that 6, pick 2-3. How do you choose something that is powerful, something that is strong and relevant? Proof. After writing the idea, it's not just the idea. You got to back it up, strengthen it with supporting idea. Can I give a quick believable example? Oh, for this it is difficult. For this idea it is easy. I will take it. Next, personalizable. Can I relate it to real people so that I can write easily? These 3 things will decide if you want to pick that particular idea or not. Then based on that, we are keeping this repetitive or operational roles get automated. Cost savings, incentivize employers to automate, and reskilling gap hurts vulnerable workers. Then how it creates the new jobs? Replace is done. Create new skill roles plus support roles, engineers, auditors. Human AI collaboration boosts productivity. AI lowers barriers for small businesses. Small businesses can also thrive because they have the power of AI. So this is what we took it. Now the next step is turn your ideas into mini arguments using plug and play. The format is, the earlier one was PPP. This is CWES. Just remember it, it's very, very important. Claim, why, example, so what. Now claim the point. What is your first point that you took? Just now we wrote AI will replace many repetitive jobs, routine jobs. Why? That's your claim, right? That's the main idea. Why? Supporting idea. Why? Machines can handle repetitive tasks faster and cheaper without getting tired. Claim, why? An example. Supermarkets use self-checkout, chatbots, very quick. If you keep humans there, it is not be possible to be that quick. See, WE is over S is so what? So many skilled or many low skilled workers may shrink, may have to leave the company, increasing short-term unemployment. CWES, claim, why, example, and so what. Just remember it. In the beginning it could be a little tricky, but if you just remember this format, you get to know how to write main idea, supporting idea, example, conclusion. Isn't it easy? Give it a thought. I'll do the same way for creating the jobs. The view is create the jobs. Claim is AI also creates new better paid roles. Why? Advanced systems need development, maintenance, oversight, research, testing. Example, hospitals use AI scan tools but still need doctors, technicians and data teams. So what? Employment shifts rather than it just disappears. If training is available, rather it creates more of an employment. CWES, there it was PPP. These two will decide. And all these things you have to do within 2-3 minutes. Over the period of time, it becomes easy. First is brainstorm, then it is PPP, where you know which ideas to choose, and then CWES, where you turn into mini arguments. Now you know what to write: main idea supporting an example, main idea supporting an example. Now turn all of it into a beautiful essay in less than 12-13 minutes. Is this difficult? If you don't have this roadmap, it becomes difficult. This is the roadmap. You just have to do step by step. Trust me, up to 2.4, turning ideas into mini arguments, it will not take you more than 2-3 minutes. Then you will have 17 minutes. You don't have to think about anything. Just write. Just write. Just write. But before we move on, let's understand the mistakes in brainstorming. Look at this question. It is better to wake up early and go to bed early than sleeping late and waking up late. Looking at this question, many people would think that it's agree, disagree. What I'll write, I agree it is better to wake up early and go to bed early. And second paragraph, they write it is better to wake up early and go to bed early. Third paragraph also, they write it is better to wake up early and go to bed early. Something like this they write. Body paragraph 1, waking up early and sleeping early makes people healthier. Why? Claim is done. Why? The body gets sufficient rest. Example, for instance, there is the early risers often enjoy better focus, blah, 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 blah. Now it is done. Third paragraph, again they continue talking about it. Moreover, early sleepers maintain a better lifestyle. They have proper meals, at the right time, exercise in the morning. Such a routine leads to disciplined life. The question asks you to compare between waking up early and sleeping early and waking up late and sleeping late. Third paragraph, you should have taken the other side, something like this. Body paragraph 2 should be why late sleep and wake up late is also good. However, some people argue that sleeping late and waking up late suits modern lifestyle, many jobs, call center jobs, night working, lot of clients will be in US. So like this, you have to talk about the other side. Read the question, accordingly generate the ideas, understand the question as to what it demands. Don't simply assume, oh, this is what it is. If you don't interpret the question rightly, then probably if you write something like the one that I just showed, wherein you talk about the same side in both the paragraphs, marks gone. The content would be 3 out of 6, structure would be 3 out of 6. Thereby you lose some 7 to 8 marks just like that. Getting it? Read the question and do it. Now we'll quickly move on to the implementation part. I'll give you a structure. I've not given all the structures. Give me some time. I'll soon make a video. I'm very much occupied, but yes, I think I've shared some 3-4 structures. And today as well, I'm giving you agree, disagree without comparison types template. Let's look at the question. The last part, implementation. Advertisements have too much influence on people's choices today. Do you agree or disagree? Before the first step, let's understand what kind of structure. The question is agree or disagree. You like ice cream or chocolate? I like ice cream. But why not chocolate also? You need to say, first paragraph, you will say, this essay will explain why I agree. Second paragraph, main idea should say why you agree. Third paragraph, main idea should also say why you agree. But third paragraph, after your example, main idea supporting an example, you prove why the disagree people are fully wrong. That counter argument plus rebuttal is very, very important. I'll show you how to do that. Look at this template or the structure in today's society. Paraphrase the question. While some people believe, state the statement you're agreeing or disagreeing with, while others disagree. In this essay, I'll explain why I agree or disagree with the statement. Let's say you agree. Then second paragraph, firstly, write a main idea as to why you agree. This is because supporting details as to why you agree. Example, CWES, claim, why, example, so what. Claim is firstly, you claim your point. Why is, this is because, give supporting idea, example, and so what. If you want, you can write so what, or you can continue with one more idea. Moreover, further explanation. The next paragraph, very, very important. The word is additionally, because with another idea, you're proving why you agree. You have to go with additionally. Main idea, explain the reason and example. After that, on the other hand, You have to talk about those people who disagree and why they think so and why it is 100% wrong. Getting it? Some people believe that counter argument and we have to show rebuttal to the counter argument. However, I'll exactly show you how to write in the essay and explain you with a complete example. Just wait for a while, and then in conclusion, while it is true that acknowledge the counter arguments that we wrote in the third paragraph last line, the benefits far outweigh the drawbacks. Benefits of your agree far outweigh the drawbacks, or the benefits of the disagree part. Therefore, I strongly agree with the statement that this may be a little confusing, but yes, once I give an example, it becomes more easy. Let's start with our brainstorming. Read the question like a detective. Read the question. It says agree or disagree, so it's opinion. You have to give your opinion. Take a clear side. I think I go with agree. I think I go with disagree. And topic is influence of advertisements. What structure to be used? Very simple. Second paragraph, I talk about agree. Third paragraph also, I talk about agree, but prove that some people disagree and that is 100% flawed. And then I conclude saying I agree. Now brain dump for the agree, disagree. If you're already sure that you're going with agree. Disagree part, you don't have to do a brain dump. Just showing you. If you're a person who goes with disagree, so I'm just showing you the brain dump. For agree, how advertisements influence our choices. I totally agree, advertisement will influence our choice. Why? Put whatever that comes to your mind. Here I've written ads, shape, consumer choices. Create the artificial needs. We don't have a need, but still we buy because it creates that need. Children and youth heavily will be influenced by flashy ads. Companies spend billions because ads will work. Social media ads target people psychologically. You type something in the internet and go to your Amazon, it will come. Go to your Instagram, it just pops up. Disagree, people can make independent decision, informed decisions because they have brain. Ads will just provide information. It's people who make the choices. Ads will not influence. Regulations exist to prevent false advertising. These are the disagree part I just decided, and now apply PPP. Hope you remember what is PPP. Power, proof and personalizable. Here I will go with agree, that ads strongly influence people. Second paragraph, why you agree. Third paragraph, why you agree. At least I need 2-3 ideas. Second paragraph, I start with ads create artificial needs. The luxury becomes a necessity. Then youth and social media combination will work properly. They target people and influence them properly. What is the counter argument and rebuttal? Very, very important. Counter argument is the disagree part. Some people believe that ads only will provide information. It doesn't do much. Rebuttal, how you disprove it, but emotional and psychological tactics prove that it's not just providing the information, it is providing information in a way that it forces you to buy. That is rebuttal to the counter argument. And hence, ads will not simply provide information, they manipulate you, they mislead you, they compel you to buy. Guys, getting it? For anything, if you want to really prove it, you take the other side and disprove it. This side automatically wins because the other side already failed. That is what this counter argument and rebuttal is all about. Many arguments CWES claim Y example. So what? Advertisements shape people's desires by creating artificial needs. Why? Because they make luxuries seem like essentials. Example, for instance, smartphone ads convince you to buy smartphone even if you have one. I recently bought iPhone 16, though I had a very good Samsung phone. That's what ads will influence you. So what? This proves that ads push people into unnecessary spending. Reason to again agree part, ads influence children and young adults. Why? Social media platforms use targeted ads based on user behavior, age, interest, hobbies, a lot of things. For example, fast food companies use colorful ads and celebrity endorsement to attract teenagers. Burger or any beverage. Correct? So what? This leads to impulsive and unhealthy choices. Counter argument. Counter. Some argue this is not true. Some disagree with this and say ads only provide information. However, rebuttal. This is not the case because these ads are psychologically made with a lot of research that the purpose of it is not to provide just information but to compel one to buy it. This is the rebuttal to the counter argument. Very, very important. If you don't have this counter and rebuttal, marks may not come. Now we will see how to write the final step. In today's society, ads will influence. Advertisements have become a powerful tool that influences people's lifestyle and decisions. Well, some people believe that advertising is simply informative. Others argue that it has too much control over our choices, consumer choices. In this essay, I'll explain why I agree and provide examples to support my opinion. Body paragraph 1. Firstly, advertisements often create artificial needs among consumers. Claim. Why? This is because they present luxury products as if they are daily necessities. Daily necessities, in fact, convincing people to spend money unnecessarily. Look at this sentence there. It's a complex sentence because we are using a gerund convincing. CWE, E stands for example. Example says mobile phone companies launch new models every year with glossy ads, making people feel they're perfectly functional. Old phones are outdated. Moreover, the constant exposure to such marketing pressures pressures individuals into purchasing items they do not really need. This is CWES. So what? This happens. Then body paragraph 2, additionally, another idea. Youth plus social marketing. Advertising strongly affects children and young adults. CWES. Claim. Why? Targeted online ads on platforms like Instagram and YouTube are designed to appeal to emotions and habits. For example, fast food and soft drink companies use catchy jingles and celebrity endorsements to attract teenagers, even though such products are unhealthy. Now, counter argument and rebuttal, 2 or 3 sentences, very, very important. On the other hand, some believe that advertising is simply meant to provide information about products and has nothing to do with buying the product. However, the emotional strategies and persuasive techniques, convincing techniques used in ads clearly prove that the aim is to manipulate, not just to inform. Now, in conclusion, whatever you've written above, you summarize. In conclusion, while it is true that advertisements provide product information, you are agreeing to the benefits of the counter argument first. While it is true that advertisements provide product information, the way they shape consumer behavior and influence young people shows that their power goes far beyond that, or you can write in a simple way that you're comfortable with. The benefits of advertising to companies far outweigh the independence of consumer choice. Or you write the way you want it, or you can shrink it and write in one line also. That is totally fine. Therefore, I strongly agree with the statement that advertisements have too much influence on people's decision today. Hope you got it. The most important strategy here is that PPP, power, proof, personalize, and CWES, claim. Why? Example, so what? These two things, if you're perfect. Meaning, if you generate the ideas and then pick the right ones, PPP, and then turn this into arguments using CWES, and then transforming this into essay will not take time at all. The majority of the time goes into thinking, not writing. People think, oh, you writing, typing is so difficult. No. If you already thought about the correct things, typing is instantaneous. You don't have to think if you already have a blueprint of what you should be building. Isn't it? If you are a construction engineer, task is to build a 10-story building. You don't have a plan. Building takes time. While building, you are planning. It's not the right thing to do, isn't it? You should have a blueprint first. That blueprint is PPP, ideation, and turning the mini arguments into, ready. And turning those into mini arguments using CWES. If those two are perfect, writing becomes a cakewalk. Alright, I really hope this masterclass was indeed timely. A lot of people have exams, and I really hope this was an informative content. If you believe the same, like, share and subscribe, and leave your valuable comments in the comment section. This is Nakul, Nakul, Nakul signing off. But before I sign off, in our registered course, every day we have a essay class. 30-minute, we have ideation dump, brain dump, and transforming into a clean essay. If you want to join the course, you can join us. We will for sure show you the right direction. Alright, I think that's all for today. I really hope this was an informative content. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks much.